George Clooney has been the epitome of charm, success, and resilience. From his breakout role on ER to becoming an Oscar-winning actor, director, and humanitarian, Clooney has built a reputation as one of the industry's untouchable stars. But in a moment that shocked fans across the globe, Clooney opened up in a rare, heartfelt statement about a painful health diagnosis that he has been quietly battling. The revelation didn't come through a press release or carefully crafted social media post. Instead, it came in the form of an unfiltered conversation, one where Clooney's voice cracked at times, his eyes carrying the weight of a man who has faced something he never thought he would. He admitted that for years, he had brushed off the early warning signs, believing his busy life and active career meant he was invincible. But as he described it, life has a way of forcing you to slow down and to face the truth. Without going into overly graphic medical details, Clooney revealed that his condition is both chronic and physically draining, one that can't simply be solved with quick treatment or rest. He described the past year as a journey of discomfort, frustration, and learning to adapt to a new normal. He shared that there were mornings he woke up feeling like the world had doubled in weight, nights when pain kept him from sleeping, and days on set when he had to push himself far beyond what most people could imagine. Clooney admitted he had always taken pride in doing his own stunts, carrying heavy workloads, and juggling multiple projects, but now he has had to face the reality of slowing down and putting his health first. If Clooney's words moved fans, Amal Clooney's reaction spoke volumes without her saying much at all. According to those present during the conversation, Amal's eyes filled with tears the moment George began speaking about the diagnosis. She reached for his hand, holding it tightly throughout, as though her grip could somehow absorb his pain and give him strength. Amal has always been known for her poise, elegance, and fierce advocacy for human rights, but in that moment, she wasn't the world-renowned barrister. She was simply a wife watching the man she loves reveal a truth that had been weighing heavily on him. Her quiet nods, her steady gaze, and her unwavering presence said more than any speech could. It was a moment that reminded everyone that behind every Hollywood power couple is a deeply human connection, one built on love, trust, and mutual support. Clooney also addressed the reality that this diagnosis may change the way he approaches his work. While he has no plans to retire completely, he admitted that he will need to be more selective with his roles and projects moving forward. This doesn't mean fans have seen the last of him, far from it, but it does mean the Clooney we see in the coming years will be focusing on quality over quantity. He talked about prioritizing time with Amal and their twins, cherishing quiet moments at home over long stretches on set. For a man who has spent decades under the constant glare of the spotlight, this shift in priorities feels both bittersweet and inspiring. Perhaps the most powerful takeaway from Clooney's revelation is the reminder that even the most glamorous, successful people are still human. They face pain, uncertainty, and fear just like everyone else. Clooney's decision to share his diagnosis wasn't about garnering sympathy, it was about raising awareness, breaking down the stigma around health struggles, and encouraging others to listen to their bodies and take care of themselves before it's too late. Amal's reaction underscored another important lesson: the power of unwavering support in difficult times. She didn't need to dominate the conversation or issue grand statements. Her presence, her touch, and her empathy spoke for her. In many ways, that silent strength was just as impactful as George's own words. In the weeks ahead, Clooney will be focusing on treatment, lifestyle adjustments, and spending more time with his family. Amal is reportedly scaling back some of her international commitments to be by his side as much as possible. It's clear that this is a challenging chapter for them both, but it's also clear that they are facing it together. As Clooney himself put it toward the end of his conversation, you don't realize how much the little moments matter until you're forced to slow down. And when you're lucky enough to have someone who loves you through it all, you realize you can face just about anything. Clooney ended his message with gratitude. He thanked fans for decades of support, for embracing his work, and for standing by him during this vulnerable time. He promised that this wasn't goodbye, just a new phase of his journey, one that may look different but will still carry the same passion and dedication that has defined his career. If you want to stay updated on George Clooney's journey, his upcoming projects, and Amal's continued advocacy work, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on your notifications. The next chapter in their story is unfolding, and we'll be here to bring you every update, every inspiring moment, and every reason to keep believing in love and resilience. Let us know in the comments, what's your favorite George Clooney moment, and what would you say to him right now if you could? Your words might just be the encouragement he needs.